Mike Victor.
And VA7QI.
Good evening, Eric.
Hey, good evening, Ron. How are you? Things down at Black Creek?
Oh, everything's just good. Not a bad day today. It wasn't really sunny or anything, but didn't really rain.
There's a bit of mist here off and on.
Well, yeah, actually I went for a motorbike ride there, and on the way home it misted a little bit, but just a small bit, and didn't mount anything.
Oh, yeah. No, same here. Oh, well, that's what we get this time of year. At least it's not snow.
Yeah, I see the Coquihalla or somewhere over there has got a lot of snow and not doing good.
That time of year, yeah, okay.
Yeah, apparently the roads are all at a standstill.
I'm glad I'm not, I don't have to drive that one.
You got that right.
What are you using for antenna at the moment?
Inverted V at about 85 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, mine is up about 90 feet, but it's doublet still.
Yeah, I keep saying I got to change it to something better, but just haven't got around to doing too many other little projects.
Well, it seems to be working, so when it's working, don't touch it.
Well, that's the way it is. The SWR on it is 1.01 to 1.
Okay, yeah, that's resonance for you.
Yeah, so that's why I used to have the 40-meter tag to it. I took that off and dropped the ends a little bit, and got a good match on it, so I'm scared to put the 40-meter back on it.
And then the SWR will change, of course.
Oh, yeah, it'll change, but I was having issues with, what I thought was feedback or something off of it, causing my amp to go funny, but it ended up something else. Anyway, the next time, go ahead there, Roly.
My boat at the Milltown Marina and remoting into the club, VE7 Sierra Charlie in Coquitlam Riverview grounds. And we're streaming live on YouTube at BCPSN, British Columbia Public Service Net, and the date today is the 8th. That'd be the one you're looking for, 8th of November 23. And we are a Public Service Net meeting daily at this time, 0130 UTC, on this frequency, 3729 kilohertz as a public service. All stations are welcome. Please zero beat this station. And CW stations kindly go down 700 hertz to give us a clear tone. And do not interrupt the net except for an emergency, to contact a recent check-in, or to correct an error. And when you do so, please give me your call letters with standard phonetics. Thank you very much. And there you go. First and foremost on the list are a call for net liaison stations from the BCEN, the CW Net, and the Northern Net, and BC Yukon Traffic Net, and Climate Readiness Surrey.
Victor 7 Whiskey Juliet.
Echo 7 Whiskey Juliet. Good evening, Al. How's everything with you?
Good here, Roly. Hope you're well. I have no traffic from the BC Yukon Section Traffic Net. Thank you.
QSL and confirmed, no traffic from the Northern Net. Any more net liaison stations? CW, go ahead, Stuart. QSL, Victor Alpha 7, Quebec Bravo, and that is fine, and you're 599, and that's your invite to join Stu at on the CW net at 3652, the frequency, 3652, and top of the clock following this net. I think that one, did that one stay at 1900 local, or did it switch to 1800, Stu? Did you make mention of that last week over?
Yeah, it's not at the top of the clock unless you think of 1900 hours as the top of the clock, but not the immediate top of the clock, if you get my meaning. So otherwise, no traffic. Thanks for picking that up.
Okay, so yeah, you did the same as most other nets that I check in. The time didn't matter with regard to the net. It stayed the same. That's great, and that's what I would hope someday this net will be, that it's always going to be 6:30, which fits dinner time a whole lot better. Anyway, back to calling for net liaison stations and clear with Victor Alpha 7 Quebec Bravo, and you all heard the frequency and the time. Any more net liaison stations? Okay, maybe some did not get the clocks reset. Hi. Hopefully next year we won't go through this. And all right, moving along to mobiles and portables. Okay, we have a light CW in there. Try it. Go ahead. Victor Echo 7 Bravo Echo Hotel 5, 5, and 9, over. All right. QRU, correct. Thank you. And 7-3s to you, VE7 Bravo Echo Hotel. Clear with you. Any more mobiles or portables? All right. Any announcements from the RAC? Since we have Victor Alpha 7 Quebec, India on frequency. Go ahead, please, Eric.
Yeah, nothing new from Romeo Alpha Charlie.
All right, very good, short and sweet. Any announcements of general interest for the net? We have the 3775 Northern net, and following this net, I don't know if they stay the same time or if they switch with our net as this net does. Sorry for the confusion, guys, but if anyone can confirm that, give me the time for the Northern net.
I believe it stays the same as we are.
So they switch back as well?
Yeah, as far as I know, they do, yeah.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that was one that I forgot to double check. Thanks, Ron. We'll leave it at that, and the guys that do it will know all about it. Any more announcements of general interest? How about health and welfare, Silent Keys? All right, then. Good that we don't have any of those. I know we do have John and a couple of other guys that were in the hospital. I don't have any updated reports on them, but certainly our prayers are with them that they get over their problems and heal up and get back on the air. Let's see, any station-to-station calls? All right, no station calls. We'll start the roll call, and that is Northeast Alberta, South U.S., and the islands. So, looking up north to Barrier, Burns Lake, and Clearwater, please come now. Dawson Creek, Fort Nelson, and Fort St. John. Haggitsburg, Kitimat, Mackenzie, and McLeod Lake. Mile Houses, Horse Lake, and Lone Butte. All right, going to be one of those light nights. This is the British Columbia Public Service Net, VA7RA, acting net control, remoting to VE7 Sierra Charlie, and calling for Prince George. Prince Rupert. Haida Gwaii. Cornell and Cinema. Smithers. Now I'm beginning to wonder if the antenna fell down. Stewart and Terrace.
Now you're working.
I know. Stewart and Terrace. Vanderhoof and Williams Lake. Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Alaska. I gotta tell you, Ron, I have never had that happen. An entire section and not one check-in. This is the BC Public Service Net. We're looking for anybody from the northern section.
Victor Echo 7, Kilowatt Golf Echo, November.
All right, one ending in November, standby for VE7, I think it was Kilowatt Bravo Echo.
Kilowatt Golf Echo, Roly, Doug in Clearwater with no traffic. Just running late from work.
No problem, Doug. And yeah, the switch of the time and everything, I understand it. And obviously, right in the smack of the dinner hour, we'll lose a few from that. Fine business, Doug. Good signal, 7-3. And the one ending in November.
VE7 Tango, November.
Victor Echo 7 Tango, November. Good evening to you.
Yeah, very good evening. I have no traffic. Thanks.
All right, QSL and no traffic, 7-3. Good signal. Any more?
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Tango Echo.
Good evening there, VE7 Bravo Tango Echo. Go, Butch.
Yeah, good evening, Roly. No traffic, 7-3.
Okay, thank you. Good stuff. Nice signal on your antenna. Any more? Calling for late check-ins from the northern section. All right, mobiles and portables. The band is open. Looking for the eastern section now. Well, first, any station call. All right, going over to Armstrong, Ashcroft, and Castlegar.
Victor Echo 7, Victor Whiskey Whiskey.
Victor Echo 7, Victor Whiskey Whiskey. Go ahead, Stu.
Yeah, no traffic. Sounding good my way.
QSL, likewise, good solid 9, 7-3. Calling more for Armstrong, Ashcroft, and Castlegar. Calling for Cranbrook, Elko, Kimberley.
VE7 Golden Zulu.
VE7 Golden Zulu. Good evening, Fern. How are you doing over there?
I'm fine. I'm QRU, you, but I'm having a hard time finding you on the internet tonight. VE7 VZ.
Okay, BCPSN, that's British Columbia Public Service Net, and today's date, the 8th, is the one you're looking for.
I know. Well, I keep trying. Thank you.
Okay, very good. That's all I can do for you at this point in time, but good to have you checking in. Good signal, Fern. Any more, Cranbrook, Elko, Kimberley?
Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform.
Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform. Good evening, Dan.
Yeah, good evening, Roly. I see you on YouTube here. Great. No traffic.
Okay, there you go, Fern. That proves that it works, so talk to Dan.
Okay, Roly, is that November the 8th or November 08 or 08 November?
That's always been my question. What routine do we use, or what lineup? I always go with the smallest first, but that'd be 08 11 23.
Okay, maybe I'll try that. I tried that last week. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think you should just be able to bring it up generally and then type in a couple of combinations of the date, I guess, and it should appear. But that's something for Ian to address. If you're listening, Ian, and if you want to fire up a mic there at the club, we have had no check-ins from the northern section, really, to speak of. So we got lots of time. VE7 Hotel Sierra, VA7 RA.
Break.
Take a look at what? Yeah, okay.
You had a break in there.
Again, Ian, BCPSN. Okay, BCPSN, and it should come up. And who broke?
7DRS.
7DRS. Go ahead, Dave.
I got you here on YouTube, okay?
All right, very good. Any more questions on the feed? We want everybody to be able to enjoy that.
7 Hotel Delta Quebec.
7 Hotel Delta Quebec. Another Dave, go ahead.
www.bcpsn.com/index.htm, and you'll get a whole list of things. And the third one on the list is the BCPSN streaming live Wednesdays.
Okay, very good. Thanks for jumping in, Ian. That's good. Clarify it for some guys who may be having troubles. And very, very good. Please do report if you are having trouble. That's what we're here for. All right. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, when you check in like that, you always get on the paper with me. Thanks, Dave. 7-3, guys. All right. Where were we? I believe we were at Cranbrook and Elko, Kimberley.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Papa Charlie.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Papa Charlie. Good evening.
Good evening, Roly. I'm watching you on YouTube and loving that some face of yours out on your ship. And you're coming in here clearly at F9, so it's a good signal. Thanks very much. 73 to you and everybody on the net. Victor Echo 7, Papa Papa Charlie.
Okay, very good, and thanks for that great report. And yeah, we are pointing to an open window, but it's dark out now, and we don't have any floodlights out there. We talked about doing that, but with the inclement weather and everything, I kind of didn't want to get into it, but it may happen. It just might happen. Then we would shine probably on the boats next to me here. There's a couple of power boats behind me, and you're pointing up the hill toward the Milltown pub there and the boatyard. So that's the angle that the camera's shooting in. Just FYI. All right. Any more check-ins from Cranbrook, Elko, Kimberley? How about Creston?
Charlie Whiskey Tango.
Oh, sorry, I jumped on someone. Whiskey Tango, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry about that, Roly. This is Victor Echo 7, Charlie Whiskey Tango. I wonder if I could be excused for checking in a bit ahead of schedule here. No traffic.
100%. Yes. Good to hear from you. And VE7CWT, it's Country and Western Television, something like that. Anyway, thanks for coming by. A great signal, 7-3.
Thank you, Roly. Incidentally, you are 20 plus over S9 tonight here in Lower Nicola.
Okay, very good, Lower Nicola. You were peaking 10 over yourself, 7-3. We are in Creston looking for check-ins.
Victor Alpha 7, Bravo, November.
Alpha 7, Bravo November. The battery operated to Ed. Go ahead.
See, that is me. You're turning over into Creston tonight, and like in and out tonight.
All right, no problem, Ed. Thank you so much for being there. Good signal as usual, 10 over 9. And yeah, keep those batteries charged, 7-3. Any more, Creston? Calling for Enderby. Falkland. Fairmont, Hot Springs, Grand Forks, Invermere.
B7 Papa Sierra. Alpha 7, Oscar Kilo.
Okay, we had two of you in there. One starting with Papa. Was that Peter?
It was, Roly. 20 over in the Grand Forks. You can check in, Heather. I have no traffic. Thank you very much.
Okay, and we got Heather, VE7 Delta Romeo, your XYL. Thank you for that. Tell her she's on the paper. And now let's see. I think I had Oscar Kilo Dave. Over.
Roger, Roly. And sorry I jumped over you, Peter. I didn't hear you on. No problem. No traffic, Roly, and have a good night. 7-3 to all that's on that. Yourself.
All right. Thank you very much, Dave. No problem there. We always understand. And yeah, timing is everything, right? Take care, and you guys have a good evening. Any more Fairmont, Hot Springs, Grand Forks, and Vermeer? This is Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Alpha, streaming live on YouTube at BCPSN, and looking for mobiles and portables. And now going to the Kamloops and Lillooet.
Victor Echo 7, Uniform Charlie.
And good evening, Big Signal Jack.
Yeah, very good evening, Roly. We're QRU 7-3.
All right, 25 over, Jack. A good signal as usual, buddy, 7-3. How about that, Gary?
Victor Echo 7, Echo Mike. Sorry, Roly, I'm watching you on YouTube.
Very good. Thank you very much. Big thumbs up for the reports. And 7-3 to you at 25 over as well. And now let's test out V7 Bravo Papa Sierra.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Papa Sierra. Good evening, Roly, and everyone on the net. No traffic, Roly, 7-3, and I'm watching you as well.
Okay, very good. I'll try not to pick my nose. 7-3 is nice 10 over 9 signal there, John. 7-3, guys. Any more Kamloops and Lillooet? Calling for check-ins now from Kamloops. From Kelowna, Yama, Winfield, and West Bank.
V7 Echo November Papa.
V7 Echo November Papa. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Roly, and everyone else. I'm watching it on YouTube, so I did that months and months ago. Anyways, no traffic from here, and let's check in Allison, Victor Alpha 7. Thanks a lot.
Okay, very good. Yeah, well, Allison is on the paper, VA7 Alpha Sierra Kilo. And thanks, Tom, and 7-3s to you both. Over.
Thanks a lot.
All righty. Any more Kelowna, Yama, Winfield, and West Bank? Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Good evening, Ray.
Good evening, Roly, and nothing from my station in West Bank.
All right, a little bit lighter on the old S-meter there, 9 occasionally, and thanks for being there, 7-3. Any more Kelowna, Yama, Winfield, West Bank? Okay, BC Net looking for Logan Lake and Merritt. Nelson. Calling for check-ins from Nelson. All right, let's go to the great metropolis, Okanagan Falls. And Guy and Donna are out running again. Looking now for check-ins from Oliver, Osoyoos, and Karamias.
Good evening, Roly, V7 CBF here in Oliver. You look great on live stream. No traffic from Oliver, sir. 7-3.
All right, very good. That's streaming straight from the Maranatha. That's my boat, the Maranatha, and we are in next to YVR. I think you already knew that, but I'm just telling you. And in Milltown Marina. Thanks for the reports, guys. Any more Oliver, Osoyoos, and Karamias? How about Penticton, Peachland, and Naramata?
Victor Echo 7, Lima, Juliet, Mike.
Victor Echo 7, Lima, Juliet, Mike. Good evening.
Evening, Roly, and to all on net. No traffic here in Naramata. Back to net. 73. Great signal.
Okay, thanks, Cliff. Appreciate it very much. And yeah, it's a good thing that I'm not the Maranatha in Maranatha. Okay, that's a tongue twister. Any more from that area? Hey, it's getting pretty bad when you laugh at your own jokes, right? All right, calling for check-ins from Revelstoke. Roslyn Trail, Fruitvale, Salmo, Edgewood Hills. Salmon Arm, Sycamoose, Tappan, Chase, and Serrano. This is the British Columbia Public Service Net looking for check-ins from Summerland. Vernon and Lumbee.
Victor Echo 7, Uniform Hotel.
Good evening, Ted.
Good evening, Roly. A nice solid 10 over here, nice and clear. I don't get on the computer, so I'm not watching you on YouTube, and no traffic from Vernon.
Not a problem at all, and we'll forgive you for that one. And it's not for everyone. It's definitely should be warning signs out there that it may be offensive to some of the viewers. Hi. Anyway, Ted, 7 threes to you, and have a great evening there. You are 5-9 plus 5 to 10. Clear with VE7 Uniform India Hotel. Calling for more, Vernon and Lumbee.
Victor Echo 7, Echo Zulu, India.
Victor Echo 7, Echo Zulu, India. Good evening, Bob, and how's Grace?
Well, you'll find out in a minute. You're 20 over 9, and the signals have been, I guess that CME may have settled down a little bit. It was really tough going this morning on the early, excuse me, on the early morning nets, but yeah, everybody's sounding good here. I have no traffic. Yeah, you're sounding good, looking good. I was looking at you on YouTube on the cell phone, and then I did something, and I can't see anymore. But I did drop a like, and I was going to drop a comment. So, anyway, here's one more for you.
Evening, Roller. Victor Echo 7, India, Gulf Bravo. No traffic. Enjoy your little sojourn on the water. And 73.
Thank you very much, Grace. And 20 over 9, the way your reports. And no problem. I do a net on 20 on Wednesday mornings early, and it was great. The band was in absolutely amazing shape. Everyone coming in clear over to the East Coast and down into Texas and everywhere in between. So I feel the band really cleared up for 20 meters anyway. 7 threes to you both there, Bob and Grace.
73.
Okay, very good. A little feedback there. Okay, Vernon and Lumbee, any more?
Victor Alpha 7, Sierra Zulu.
Victor Alpha 7, Sierra Zulu. Go ahead, Dave.
Good evening, Roly. Nothing for me, and please check Karen, Victor Alpha 7, Kilo Bravo. No traffic. Have a good evening.
Okay, very good. And I got Karen on the paper as well. Please let VA7 Kilo Bravo know that. And I'm loving to get the doubles back again. 7-3 to you both, over.
Yeah, 7-3, Roly.
All right, any more? Vernon Lumbee.
Victor Echo 7, Whiskey Charlie.
Okay. All right, there was a light one in there under Whiskey Charlie. Please stand by. And V7WC, go ahead.
Yeah, no traffic from Vernon, over.
Okay, very good. Nice signal from Vernon, 5-9 plus. And who was the one ending, I think, in Oscar?
Victor Alpha 7, Delta Romeo Sierra.
Oh. Okay, I'll scratch that. I already had you on the paper, Dave, from earlier when you jumped in there. But hey, thanks a lot for popping back in and saying hi. Is Diane home tonight?
No, she's up looking after the grandkids.
Okay, very good on her. Nanny's looking after the gang. Thank you, Dave, and 7-3. All right, I was talking to Don, by the way, Fox Whiskey, and he bought a power supply off for me, and apparently he's now back to being very active over with the Papa Charlie Echo, over.
Well, that's great. They need some help, so good for him.
Yeah, okay, that's my little message for you there. Word of encouragement. Any more, Vernon Lumbee? All right, this is Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Alpha, BC Public Service Net, looking for late check-ins from the eastern section.
Victor Alpha 7, Victor Echo Bravo.
Victor Echo 7, Victor Echo Bravo. Go ahead.
Victor Alpha 7, Victor Echo Bravo. No traffic here, sir.
Okay, it's funny. I had Alpha down and corrected it, and then you corrected me. Ha ha. Got it. Anyway, it's all corrected, and you're on the paper, over.
How's this old girl sound, SC401?
She's doing a 5 and 9 over here. Yeah, you kind of faded down a little bit that time, so I don't know if you're having trouble or it's the band, probably. QSB, over. Yeah, we'll blame it on the band, and it can fight back. Hi. Still looking for late check-ins from the eastern section.
time for me to some so I'll say 7-3 all on that. From Victor Alpha 7, Great Bank, India.
Good night to you, Eric. Thank you for being there. All right, this is the BC Public Service Net calling for mobiles and portables again.
Victor Echo 7 Zulu November for a station-to-station call.
QSL, please, VE7 Zulu November, call your station.
Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Juliet, Victor Echo 7 Zulu November. I don't hear them, Roly. Don't lift. I'll find them, and I have nothing further for the net. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Yeah, he was on earlier, if you didn't hear him, and checked in regarding the net, and good stuff. 7-3s to you.
Yeah, no, I wasn't here earlier. I'm just operating remote, and I'll find them. Don't worry. Thanks.
Yeah, Roger on that. Good signal, 5-9 plus, 7-3. Any more station calls? All right, moving along to the provinces to the east of us. Looking for Alberta first. General call, Victor Echo 7, 6, Victor Echo, Victor Alpha 6. All right, real light one in there. I heard the Echo 6 and missed the suffix. Pick it up and give it one more time, and if not, Ron will relay you. All I got with that was November. Go ahead, Ron.
Victor Echo 6 November Alpha Yankee. Good evening. All right, QRU and 7-3. Go ahead there, Roly.
Yeah, very good. I got the QRU Northwest Calgary, so the band is not quite as long as we'd like it for across the rock pile. Any more, Alberta? Calling for all points east. Ron, go ahead and give a call, all points east.
RDS VA7 Mike Victor looking for Alberta or east of Alberta? Alberta or east of Alberta for the BC net? Nope, nobody, nada.
Oh, going to be one of those nights, and we'll wrap up early tonight maybe, and that's good. I do have company on board, by the way, waiting for me after the net. So we're going to carry on with Abbotsford and Clearbrook going into the southern section.
Victor Echo 7, Lima, Juliet.
Victor Echo 7, Lima, Juliet. Great signal, over.
Yeah, so are you down here in the valley? QRU, and have a good evening, Roly.
Okay, very good. Yeah, nice to hear you and to see you. And yeah, that all worked out great. Over.
Roger.
Thanks, Fred. 7-3. Any more, Abbotsford and Clearbrook?
Victor Echo 7.
Victor Echo 7, Lima.
All right, two of you in there. I'll take Lloyd first.
Victor Echo 7, Lima. No traffic here, thank you.
QSL, thanks, Lloyd. 7-3. The other one?
Victor Echo 7, India Fox.
Victor Echo 7, India Fox. Over.
Good evening, sir. Checked in last night on a new station with my antenna line on the ground, literally. And tonight it's a little bit off the ground, but not much farther. But hopefully by tomorrow it'll be fully up. No traffic. B7IIF.
Okay, well, obviously I didn't hear it because I wasn't here. But, yeah, you're 10 over 9 on that transmission, over.
Yeah, you're 10 over as well. I got a fair bit of noise. I'm running about S9 for noise, and I think it's common mode for a couple 3 dB anyway.
Yeah, you're probably picking up ground noise or whatever. Yeah, very good, and it is wet. So there you go. Keep working on it and try and get a little more height there, and you'll be gangbusters, over.
Will do. I'm practicing my rock throwing over trees, and not very good at it. B7IF. Great evening.
Oh. Well, the trick to that is a little $5 to $10 spin caster, the Zebcos or whatever, and strap that to the side of a slingshot that goes over your, like, rests on your wrist. This is what I did. They sell one at probably $80, but anyway, I made one up, and buy yourself a box of weights. Fishing weights, and you get all this at the sports stores, and you'll get real good at putting that thing wherever you want it. Over.
You're bang on. I have the slingshot in the package today. That's what I'll be using for tomorrow. I'm only pushing 50 watts, but I'm hearing most everybody. I don't know how I'm getting out, but yeah, I'll check in tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be much cleaner.
Yeah, that's great. You're onto it. That's wonderful. Yeah, I could put her up at least 60 feet and have fun with that. 7-3 to you there, and you're 10 over 9 tonight. So depending on the band and who's net control, that'll determine your report. We're still calling Abbotsford and Clearbrook. Okay, VE7 November Oscar Whiskey. Go ahead, Ken.
Hey, no traffic here. Thanks, Roly.
You're welcome. 7-3. Some more? All right, out of the Abbey area and down to Burnaby.
Victor Echo 7, Uniform Romeo November.
Good evening, Bruce.
Yeah, good evening, Roly, and all on board the net tonight. I must say you're looking good on YouTube, and I like the name you chose for your boat. Other than that, no traffic.
Yeah, Maranatha, brother. He is coming. All right. Yeah, and we won't get into the explanation of the Aramaic word. All right. Any more Burnaby? All right. Moving into Chilliwack, Sardis. Rosedale, Hope. Tri-Cities.
Victor Echo 7 Kilo Juliet Romeo.
Very good, Phil. Thought you were going to be at the club tonight, but nonetheless, we got you on the paper. Over.
Roger. And you decided to shave. Looks good.
Yeah, you know what? About a week ago there, I got up one morning and looked at myself. I didn't like what I saw. I said, no, this is just not cutting it for me. I got to look a little better on camera than that. And so, not that you were insisting, but I'm very happy to be clean shaven again, Phil. Okay?
Okay, good stuff, Roly. And no.
Okay, good stuff. We do have fun. Any more good signal and 7-3 from the home QTH. Any more Tri-Cities?
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Lima Whiskey.
VE7 Romeo Lima Whiskey. Great signal, Richard. Where are you at?
Hey, Roly. Yeah, I'm at home. I'll be heading toward the club later on.
Okay, great. You're about same signal strength as Phil was there, about 10 to 15 over, and good stuff. 7-3 to you. And any more Tri-Cities?
Victor Echo 7 Tango Tango.
Echo 7 Tango Tango, my buddy Tony.
Roly, I'm not watching you via YouTube, but I got to tell you, tip of the hat to Ian and the boys there. You're looking great on the waterfall display. Audio is just fantastic. And something else I heard a section or two back, word of the day, sojourn. You were accused of being on a boat on your sojourn, and I thought, you know what? There is a word that probably isn't used too often anymore, and probably indicative of the education system of the latter date and the indoctrination that the children get today. Over.
Oh, yeah. Do we go there tonight? Oh, that's a can of worms. Oh, boy. Yeah, some good old King James English, eh, what?
It's a great word, and it tells a lot right there. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff. Well, we will leave that alone, but you're right. The education system sucks, I think, today. Anyway, 7-3s to you, Tony. Thanks for your support, and looking forward to seeing you down here at the Maranatha someday soon. Any more Tri-Cities? All right, moving into Delta. Ladner and Thwasson.
Victor Alpha 7, Golf Charlie Delta.
Victor Alpha 7, Golf Charlie Delta. Good evening, George.
and Ron in the background. They just can't see Ron on YouTube there, but we got Roly. Take care.
Yeah, very good. Ron needs to get a camera. Maybe we could squeeze him in the corner or somewhere, put him down down in the lower part, you know?
You got it. Sounds good.
Not going to happen, eh, Ron?
Not going to happen.
All right. I was thinking more about the bandwidth. Is it going to eat up too much bandwidth? Everything with Ian and Phil there is all about bandwidth. I'm using a wireless router, by the way, from Rogers, and I'm getting the signal across the water here, as it were, to the towers. So it acts like a cell phone, and it's working pretty darn good. So got to give them credit for making that happen for me here, because in a marina, you don't have a phone connection or an internet connection, at least not in this one. Anyway, guys, thanks for your patience here. Let's get any more from, I believe I was in Delta Ladner Thwasson. Moving along to Princeton. Langley, Fort Langley, and Aldergrove. Maple Ridge and Pitt Meadows.
E7 Fox Yankee.
A7 Fox Yankee. Good evening, Pete.
Evening, Roly. No traffic, thank you.
QSL, thanks. 7-3. Any more? Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows.
Victor Alpha 7 X-Ray Quebec.
All right, two of you in there. X-Ray Quebec, though. Paul, you took it. Over.
Okay, thanks very much, Roly. Good evening to yourself and to Ron and everybody else on the net. If Pete FY still there, can I take you up to 60?
Yeah, see you up there, Paul.
Okay, thanks, Roly. Have a good net.
All right, have fun there in your QSY. And there was another one under Paul. Go ahead.
Victor Alpha 7, Victor X-Ray.
Victor Alpha 7, Victor X-Ray. Paul, how's it going? Haven't heard you in a coon's age.
True enough, Padre. Yeah, all is well here in Maple Ridge and Central Park, and looking forward to seeing you one day. Come down for coffee and a run or something. So,
oh, my.
Yeah,
that would be wonderful. Yes, just come to the Milltown Marina and Boatyard and give me a shout. Let me know you're on the way, and we'll make that happen. Yeah, can't promise that we'll be going out for a cruise, but hey, you never know. All right, no reply. Good, no problem, Paul. Please call me. 7-3. Any more Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows?
Victor Echo 7, Charlie Mike India.
Victor Echo 7, Charlie Mike India. Go ahead, Leslie.
Good evening. Have no 73.
Okay, very good. Nice 10/9 signal as usual, Leslie, and 7-3 to you. Any more Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows?
E7 X-Ray, X-Ray.
7 X-Ray, X-Ray. Good evening, Marty.
Yeah, pleasant good evening to you, Roly. I have nothing from Pitt Meadows. Thank you.
Okay, that's the strongest signal out of the Pitt Meadows area. 20 over. Any more Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows?
Victor Alpha 7, Victor Bravo.
Victor Alpha 7, Victor Bravo, was it?
Roger that. Good evening, Roly. Kia used for Maple Ridge.
Okay, very good. Thanks a lot. And 7-3s to you as well. Great signal. Any more Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows? Calling for mission. And the British Columbia Public Service Net would like to have some check-ins from New Westminster. Haven't had any from the Royal City for a while. Any more check-ins from North and West Vancouver then?
Well, I'll give you one, Roly. Victor Echo 7, Romeo X-Ray.
Victor Echo 7, Romeo Papa X-Ray. Good signaling, Bob.
Yeah, evening to you, Roly, and everybody on net. Don't have anything for you tonight, and as usual, good signal. I guess it's going through Sierra Charlie Charlie.
You got that right, and you're 5/9 on the antennas over there at Riverview Grounds. Over.
Roger. Sounds good. Okay, back to you, Roly. 7-3.
QSL, thanks for being there tonight. Any more North and West Vancouver?
Powell River, Sunshine Coast, and Texada.
Victor Alpha 7, Mike Juliet Sierra.
All right, there was at least two, and Mike, I'll deal with you first. Go ahead.
All right, good evening there, Roly. Good signal as normal, no traffic.
All right, 30 over from downtown Lund, miserable downtown Lund or something, or maybe beautiful downtown Lund. Take care, Mike. Who's the other one?
Victor Echo 7, Tango Bravo, November.
Okay, I got two of you in there again, but Chivalry is not dead, and therefore Texada, VE7, Echo Foxtrot Tango first.
Good afternoon, Lee. Thank you for the check-in. I have no traffic from Texada.
Okay, very good, Susan. I got it out. Very good. Is Sid around tonight?
Yep, Sid's here. Victor Echo 7, Bravo, India Alpha. Good evening, Roly. I have no traffic.
Okay, great to hear you both on tonight. Haven't worked you for a while, and have a great evening. And who's the other one?
Victor Echo 7, Tango Bravo, November.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo, Tango, November. Go ahead.
Roger, Roly, hearing some good signals tonight. Yours sounds great as usual. No traffic from VE7, Tango Bravo, November. Roberts Creek, 7-3.
Yeah, good old Roberts Creek up there. Want to visit it one day soon. And 7-3 to you and yours. Any more from the Powell River Sunshine Coast in Texada?
Victor Echo 7, Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 7, Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot, over.
Good evening, Roly. No traffic from the Westview area.
All right, the Westview area. Very good. Thank you very much. I should maybe write these things down. Zulu Whiskey Sierra, gotcha. And any more?
Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Juliet.
Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Juliet. Go ahead.
Good evening, yes, and there's no traffic at Seashelt, and you're a good 10 over.
Okay, very good. And did I get the call right, Romeo Juliet?
Romeo Juliet, Quebec.
There it is. I knew there was something missing. Thanks a lot for the good report from Romeo Juliet, Quebec. And I'm trying to remember the name.
Richard.
Okay, Richard. And you're in Seychelles.
Seashelt, sunny Seashelt, rainy Seashelt.
Yeah, rainy everywhere. Romeo Juliet, Quebec. And it's Alpha 7. I'm putting you on the paper here. And the name again?
Richard.
Oh, yeah, Richard. R-I-C. Do you go by Richard or Rich?
Well, Richard or Rick, either.
Oh, yeah, Rick. Okay. Got it. Thanks there. And 7-3 to you and yours. Any more? Powell River Sunshine Coast in Texada.
Victor Echo 7, thanks.
And good evening to Mark. That's one I know.
Good evening, Roly. 30 over in Gibson's. No traffic.
All right, you peaked a 25 right there with me, Mark, and thanks for the report, 7-3. Any more? All right.
Wait.
Sorry, I jumped on someone. Who was it?
Victor Echo 7, Alpha Alpha.
Alpha Oscar Alpha. Gotcha. Over.
Okay, Roly, no traffic from my station here. And what kind of boat do you have?
I have an Alcan 37. She's an oldie but goodie, an aluminum boat. Over.
Power or sail?
Oh, no, twin Volvo Pentas. Over.
Interesting. Very, very expensive fuel you could be paying for.
Yeah, I don't plan to be going too far. Just scooting around the islands here and, that kind of thing. It's mostly a place for me to hang my hat, really. I moved off the land on the boat. We also have in the family a sailboat, and that's all signed over to my son. I got a 37-foot Discovery, one boat away from me. So my son is aboard that one, and that's the Anahera. Over. Sorry, Anahera.
Very nice boat. I'm familiar with the 47 version of that boat. Very nice boat. Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're mariners now. Actually, we've always been interested in boats. My son has owned boats for the last 10 years or so, and when he lived in Los Angeles area, he had one at Redondo Beach, King Harbor, and yeah, I always looked forward to getting down there and getting on with him. Anyway, now we're all settled back here and living the dream, over.
Okay, where are you moored these days?
I am. We are both here in Milltown Marina, right next to YVR.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sure you hop on board.
Yeah, very good. It's a lot of fun, and just getting into it. Only been here myself on this about a month, and a lot to get used to. Anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. We're still looking for Powell River, Sunshine Coast, and Texada.
India Hotel.
Victor Echo 7, India Hotel. Go ahead. Take it away, Ren.
Good evening, Roly. Sorry I'm a touch late here, but no traffic tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Don't you worry about it. And thanks for coming in, taking the time. 7-3. Any more up the coast? All right, now the BC Public Service Net's calling for New Westminster.
No, Richmond.
Did I miss Richmond?
Yeah, you were already on Sunshine Coast. Victor Echo 7 Sierra Fox Whiskey.
V7 Sierra Fox Whiskey. Sandy, go ahead.
Okay, Roly, good evening to you. Enjoy the boat, and we have no traffic. Thanks.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I went Mission, and I went New West, North and West Van, Powell River, Sunshine Coast, and then over to Richmond. You are absolutely right. I flipped the page the wrong way, Sandy. Yeah.
Enjoy your evening, Roly.
I've been up at it since 5:30. Okay, I was showered and shaved, as it were, and having my porridge by 6 o'clock, and then doing a net from 7 till 9, and then over to Poco for an eye exam, and then help my son with some electrical in a mobile home unit he's selling, and then got that done and back onto the boat, and here I am.
Busy day. Life of leisure. Have a great evening, Roly. Thank you.
It's called retirement, right? Let's get some more Richmond. Calling for Surrey.
Victor Alpha 7 Sierra Juliet Tango.
Good evening, Stuart.
Good evening, Roly. I got you at a steady 20 over 9, 7-3 to you, and don't forget which side starboard is on.
Yeah, exactly. I won't. And thanks, Stuart. You were 20 over yourself, 7-3. Any more, Surrey? Okay, the BC Public Service Net calling for Vancouver. All right, moving along from the Vancouver area into Whistler, Pemberton, and Squamish. Oh, go ahead.
Alpha 7 Tango Victor.
Alpha 7 Tango Victor, good evening to you, Bruce.
And good evening to you, dear. And just got down here. No traffic.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming by, and have a great evening. Any more, let's see, Whistler, Pemberton, and Squamish. Calling for White Rock. British Columbia Public Service now looking for White Rock. All right, the time change is having its effect. Let's move along to looking for check-ins from south of the border. Anyone from USA tonight, please call Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Alpha through VE7 Sierra Charlie Charlie, of course. Okay, first we'll take Ned, VE Kilo Lima 7 Quebec Kilo.
Good evening, Captain Roly. You're looking great as always. I like the shirt. Kilo 7 QK, no traffic.
Okay, pretty good fall colors, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to wear it out. I love it. Anyway, 739, and who's the other one?
Kilowatt 7 Lima Tango Foxtrot.
Kilowatt 7 Lima Tango Foxtrot. Good evening.
Good evening there, Roly in the net. No traffic here. K7 LTF.
Thanks a lot, Zach. Nice signal, 7-3. Any more?
Kilo Delta 7 Lima.
Kilo Delta 7 Lima. Good evening down there to you, Gary.
evening, Roly. All on net. No traffic. Spokane Valley. You're about 30 over tonight.
Okay, very good. I can't give you that strong a report. Give me one more transmission.
Yeah, it's no traffic from the valley.
All right, you peaked at 10 over. And that's pretty good for you. There's nights I can hardly hear you, so go figure. 7-3, Gary. Any more USA? All right, this is the British Columbia Public Service Net calling for late check-ins from the southern section and U.S.
7 X-ray Whiskey Alpha.
V7 X-ray Whiskey Alpha, good evening.
Good evening, Roly. I have no traffic.
QSL, nothing to report. Take care. Have a good one. Any more?
Victor Alpha 7, Victor Romeo, Victor.
And good evening to you, Ron.
Yeah, very good evening, Roly, and all the listeners. No traffic from Princeton tonight, 7-3.
Beautiful, solid 20 over 9 signal and 7-3. Any more south? Any more south?
Victor Echo 7, Echo India Romeo.
V7 Echo India Romeo, over.
Good evening, Roly. No traffic from Penticton, 73.
All right, another one from Penticton. Thank you. And 7-3 to you and yours. Any more from the south? All right.
Foxtrot uniform out of sequence.
Okay, I'm getting along over to there, but we'll take you, Rob. VE7 Fox uniform. Take it away.
Yeah, the time change kind of screwed me up here for being on time. But you can check in, Karen, V7 Kilo Romeo November, and no traffic from Beachland.
Yeah, I've tried my darndest to get it to stay, but there is some reason why we have to be on UTC. Not sure why we dedicate everything to them. Not going to get into it anymore. 7-3s to you, and to you and Karen, over.
Oh, thanks, Roly. 73s to you and everyone on the net, and I'm going to go out and get a shirt just like yours.
Very good. I think it came from Mark's. I'm pretty sure this is one of those Windy River ones, over. Maybe I will. I said that earlier to company I have here. They're going to think that I only own one shirt. Anyway, 7-3s. Any more? Now I don't even know where I was. Late from the south, maybe? What section was I in?
Late from the south.
Yeah, late from the south. Thanks, Ron. Good enough. And any mobiles or portables? Okay, let's move along to the island section, top part. All right, down to Campbell River, Gold River Discovery, Quadra.
Victor Echo 7, Tango Victor Romeo.
Victor Echo 7, Tango Victor Romeo. Good evening.
Good evening, Roy. Glad to hear you're still afloat. No traffic from the island this evening, 7-3.
Yeah, very good. It's always a good thing, isn't it? Well, she's aluminum, so I hope it holds up. If she goes down, I lost everything. 7-3. Any more there from the northern part of the island?
Victor Alpha 7, Hotel Uniform.
All right, got two of you, but first, Hotel Uniform. Mike, go ahead, Brent.
Hey, good evening, Roly. No traffic from Quadra.
Okay, 15 over from Quadra. Who was the other one?
Victor Echo 7, Yankee Oscar.
Victor Echo 7, Yankee Oscar. Take it away.
I have nothing to give you. No traffic. Thanks, Roly.
Signal reports are great, Bob. And you were 5-9 plus 5. 7-3. Any more? Campbell River, Gold River Discovery, northern part of the island. Comox, Courtney, Hornby. Yeah, how about Cowichan Valley area and Malhat?
Alpha 7, Bravo Delta.
Victor Alpha 7, Bravo Delta. Go ahead.
And Gulf.
And
area. I got a question about your Volvo marine engines there, Roly.
I might not be able to answer, but they are 225 twin pentas, over.
Have you how about accessing the oil filters for changing the oil filters? I read a story where the guy was complaining bitterly about the Volvo engineers not designing the accessibility for the oil filters.
They wouldn't be alone on that one on a lot of vehicles, right? You need to have skinny fingers. But I don't know. I've never had to do that yet. I just got the boat a couple of months ago, and they are in top-notch shape. They have a beautiful 5 kV Honda generator bolted down between them and all beautifully wired in. So this thing came with backup, and the engines just purr like kittens. And they go like stink.
Sounds like a honey. Well, I'll say 7-3, no traffic.
Okay, very good. Always good to talk. Anyway, let's do it again. Couch and Valley and Malahat.
Victor Echo 7, Juliet Delta Bravo.
Victor Echo 7, Juliet Delta Golf, was it? Or Bravo?
Juliet Delta Bravo.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. John, go ahead.
No, very good, Roly. You're good over here at my location on the Malahat, so it's you're doing very well. Anyways, I have no traffic. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and great 20 overnight signal as well. She's a pipeline. Any more, Couch and Valley? All right, how about the islands? Gabriella.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Echo Foxtrot.
Bravo Echo Foxtrot. Richard, go ahead.
Very good evening. You're 20 over here on Gabriola, and I have no traffic for the net.
Okay, solid 15 there. Sounds like 25. Thanks, Richard. 7-3. Any more, Gabriella?
I'm going to have to shut her down here and go for dinner, so 7-3 to Roly. Band is pretty good. You don't need help anyway.
I've been doing pretty good. You helped me a little bit, Ron. Thanks. You'll get the check in the mail, buddy.
Make it a big one. 7-3.
Yeah, it'll be in the shape of an email. 7-3. Okay, we're still in the island of Gabriola and Bowen Island. Lady Smith, Thaddeus, and Cassidy. And thanks, Ron.
Victor Alpha 7, Alpha Charlie Lima.
Good evening, Al. You and Jacqueline. How are you doing?
Oh, really good, Roly. Yeah, I think we'll go into Lady Smith tonight. From Jacqueline and myself, Roly, no 7 ACL back.
Yeah, very good. Well, as you know, that's where the Maranatha hails from. She was known by a different name over there, but yeah, we took care of that pretty quick. She's all registered now and got my license BC numbers for on the side. It didn't have any, and so yeah, she's coming together there. And 7-3 to you and Jacqueline, over.
Yeah, over, Roly, 7-3.
All right. Any more Lady Smith, Thaddeus, and Cassidy? Looking for Nanaimo.
VE7 Bravo Golf Papa.
Bravo Golf Papa. Good evening, Jerry.
Good evening, everybody. No traffic and going to the BC Yukon traffic net.
Very good. Take care and have a good time there. 20 over, Jerry. Any more Nanaimo?
Victor Echo 7 Golf Delta Echo, Jack.
Yes, Jack. Good evening.
Yeah, I just had a comment. I watched the video with Ian and you folks at how you set up that station over at the club, and it's very, very impressive. Hats off to what you guys have done. It's definitely a lot of work, and it's very much appreciated. Back to you. I have nothing for the net this evening.
Okay, very good. By the way, you were 30 over 9 on that. And yeah, Jack, these guys are pros. I come from a pro background, and I appreciate them immensely. And we have a lot of fun with it, and we just love doing it. I think it adds a little bit of spice to the hobby, eh, what?
Oh, for sure. No, what you guys have done is beyond what's normal. We're setting up a remote station in our club, and I go, my goodness, we have a long ways to go with our Flex 6400. Anyways, thanks, Roly. I don't mean to take up the net, but yeah, it's very much appreciated what you guys are doing, and it's very, very professional. Back to you.
Yeah, as long as it can help draw interest, maybe from the crowd, and That's all. And and have fun. I always say, if you're not having fun, go home. So that's all about it here tonight. And we appreciate the kudos. Don't get me wrong. That's well and good. And I'm sure if you have any questions, V7 Hotel Sierra, please forgive me, but I'm going to offer him the opportunity to ask you, because it'd be no good to ask me. I'm not that guy. Anyway, Jack, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, no, I've seen him before. Good guy, very knowledgeable. And thanks for all you guys do over there. It's very much appreciated. This is V7 GDA Clear, and good evening to Todd.
Yeah, good evening. Wish you and Linda a great day. Sorry, wish you a great evening.
Yeah, very good. Okay, Todd, didn't hear you in there, but now you're in and you're on the paper. Over.
Okay, thanks very much for getting into there. I'll be around for a bit if need be. Victor Echo 7 Golf.
Yeah, Ron's already bailed because he got so bored. I couldn't put him to work. Anyway, thanks, Todd, for the offer. Let's carry on with Nanaimo.
7 India Victor November.
7 India Victor November. Ivan, take her away.
Well, not Nanaimo, but I missed when you called the North Island. No traffic.
Yeah, you know me. I'll take them when I can get them. Thanks, Ivan, and 7-3s to you. Yeah, the crazy time we run the nets here right now is just absolutely changed the number system, the count for sure. But we'll get used to it and get back into the wintertime schedule. Moving along, any more Nanaimo?
Victor Alpha 7 Charlie Victor.
Victor Alpha 7 Charlie Victor. Go ahead, Glenn.
Going to sneak in from Courtenay here. Good evening. No traffic from Courtenay this evening.
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much. And 7-3, any more?
Victor
How about
3 Foxtrot Alpha?
X-Ray Foxtrot Alpha. Go ahead, Frank.
Johnny Comox, sorry I'm late checking in. Realize you're past Comox. Johnny Comox, Victor X7 X-Ray Foxtrot Alpha 7-3.
Okay, sorry, John. Yeah, I mixed you up with somebody there. My head went crazy. And anyway, thanks a lot. And 7-3s to you, over.
Roger, Victor X-Ray Foxtrot Alpha clear.
Okay, let's carry on with Lanceville, Parksville, Qualicum, and Nanoose. Port Alberni.
Victor Echo 7 Hotel Charlie Charlie.
Victor Echo 7 Hotel Charlie Charlie. John?
Yeah, Roly, good evening. And, before there's no more red port wine left, make sure you're tied up in port, okay?
Yeah, well, at the Commissionaire's Banquet, the dinners, annual dinners, we always have a port, for sure. A toast to the to the king, and to that kind of thing, right? Anyway, no problem at all. Yeah, there's a little vino on board. I'm not sure what it is right now. Maybe it's white. Over.
Yeah, very good. That's a good old. How do you remember port from starboard? That's a good saying.
Oh, yeah. I always took it when I was first learning the whole thing, and I did Marine Patrol for a few years. So, had to get my ticket for that. But it was always that left has 4 letters and port has 4 letters.
Very good. Have a good evening, Roly. Good to hear you on. Thank you for being there.
Yeah, I always use association like that to remember stuff. 7-3, Lanceville, Parksville, Qualicum, and Nanoose.
Victor 7 November Papa.
Victor Echo 7 November Papa, over.
Good afternoon, Roly, and everyone else on net. Norm in Parksville, no traffic. Thank you.
Indeed it is. Thank you, Norm. 7-3 up there in Parksville. Any more?
Out of sequence?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 7 Whiskey November Kilo. Got to run to a meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. VE7 Whiskey November Kilo. Thank you. And 7-3. Enjoy the meeting.
Have a good night.
All right. Any more? We were around Qualicum Beach in the Noose area.
Port Alberni.
And Port Alberni sounds great. Let's do that because that's next on the list. Over.
Yeah, you already started. V7 Charlie Baker Lehman Victor Echo 7 Papa.
Okay, very good. I got you and Loretta both on the paper. VE7 Fox Papa Golf. Let Loretta know. Over.
Hey, Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, Fox Papa, Quebec. I got it. Anyway, 7-3, Tom. Any more Port Alberni?
Echo 7, Whiskey. Good evening, Roly.
Okay, VE7, Whiskey, Sierra, Mike?
Roger, it's Bill, and I have traffic. Oh, by the way, do you have HF aboard?
I do. I am all band, all mode with the little 897, over.
Yeah, you should join us at 8 o'clock in the morning on the Great Northern Boaters Net.
Great. Yeah, I should. And is that every morning?
Yeah, 365 days a year, 3870.
3870. I have gotten in on that net, and probably on maybe a Sunday morning or something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would have to look back in the database, but I remember you checked in about 3 months ago, I think it was.
Yeah, that's right. And thanks for the reminder. And I need to do that. I do check into the Maritime Mobile Service Net on 14300 a fair bit. I'm all registered there with them for both our boats, the sailboat and this one. And I am usually on the ARMS Net, the Amateur Radio Missionary Service Net, which is from 7 to 9 every morning on 20. And I'm net control there on Wednesdays, over.
Okay, Roger, yeah, it keeps you busy. 7-3, have a good evening.
Thanks for the reminder, Bill. Okay, we are looking for South Spring, Maine, and Galliano.
BE7 Golf, Delta Hotel.
Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah, good evening to you, Roly and Annette. Yeah, a little easier to check in now. It's not all happening at the same time as Annette. Thanks, then.
Okay, very good. Glad we were able to help out. Hi. That's the one positive note I have on that tonight. Thanks, 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3.
Okay. Yeah, Salt Spring, Maine, and Galliano.
Victor Alpha 7, Alpha X-Ray Hotel.
Victor Alpha 7, Alpha X-Ray Hotel. Good evening.
Good evening, and I have traffic from Salt Spring.
QSL, thanks for coming in from the good old Salt Spring there. Alex, and 7-3 to you. Any more? Calling for Sydney and Souk. CW, go ahead.
Sierra Alpha Yankee.
Okay, very good. Ron, V7 Delta Echo Hotel, standby Norman, and 599 and Curio, over.
Thanks very much, Roly, and you're a 5'9". And thank you. 73 is BE7DE8.
Yeah, you're very welcome to that, to you, and thanks for the double check, 7-3, and looking for now Norman.
Good evening, Roly. Operating remote as usual for this time of year. And thanks for doing the net. You're doing a great job there, and that remote is working well, and I hope mine will be as good someday.
Well, it's not too shabby right now. You're doing real well. Crystal clear, no problem, no hiccups, and that's great, Norman. And you're located down south, right?
Yes, I'm in Tucson at the moment. And sorry about the break there. There is a bit of a delay here, and I didn't hear the chap when I called in on CW.
Yeah, no problem. Understand. And yeah, we're all familiar with anyone that does remotes understands the latency involved, and you get used to it. I don't mind it at all, really. And on my Wednesday morning nets, I remote into the club and use the club station for that net on 20. And I get 3 or 4 check-ins from Tucson, and a couple of guys have already just made their journey south from Montana and places like that to spend the winter. So good stuff. And you have an excellent signal remotely there. Over.
Okay, Roly. I'll swing it's dark here now, so I'll swing my antenna up and see if I can hear you on the local radio here. Have a fine evening. Thanks again. V7F.
Okay, very good, Norman, and good on you for staying in touch. And 7-3 to VE7 Sierra Alpha Yankee. Looking for any more, Sydney and Souk.
Victor Echo 7, Golf Charlie Charlie.
Victor Echo 7, Golf Charlie Charlie. Go ahead, Corey.
Yeah, very good, Roly. Thank you very much, and good evening to all on net. You got a great signal, plus 20 into Souk. We are Q or you.
Okay, thank you for a good report, and take care. Any more, Sydney Souk? Moving along into the Euclid, West Coast. And wrapping it up with the capital of Victoria.
Victor Echo 7, November, Romeo Oscar.
Okay, got two of you in there. November, Romeo Oscar, over.
Yeah, Roger, Roly, good evening, and also to Eric, if he's still there, and to Todd. 73 to all on net, no traffic.
All right. Yeah, very good, and 7-3 to you as well. And who was the other one under him?
Victor Echo 7, Tango Oscar Delta.
Victor Alpha, or Echo 7, Tango Oscar Delta?
Yep, that's correct.
All right, very good. Go ahead. Another Todd?
Yep, another Todd. No traffic from Machosa.
Okay, very good. I guess we'll leave it at that. I think one is a single D and the other's a double D. Over.
All depends how you look at it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like me with my name, Roland, R-O-L, and everybody wants to give me a second L. No, it's not required. Any more, Victoria? Okay, a couple of light ones in there. Did anyone hear that? Did you hear it, Todd?
I wasn't really paying attention. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. The station that just tried to check in, there might have been two stations that were very light. Everyone listen up for an offering of a relay. All right. I don't know if the plane that went overhead, I think, muted my mic here. Try it again.
Yeah, I haven't had a relay.
Yeah.
VE7 Sierra Alpha Yankee, and I think he's portable Whiskey 7. Is that correct? In Tucson, Arizona, any traffic? Okay, well, thanks for checking in there, and back to net control. Did you get that?
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the relay, Ivan. That was Norman, and he is obviously hearing us direct, and he just remoted in through his remote to the local station that he owns here. And so thanks, Norman, for coming in again. Sorry I had to use a relay to hear you here. There was someone else in there with Norman, over. Really?
BCPSN Hotel Alpha Romeo, I think. BCPSN Hotel Alpha Romeo, did I get your call correct?
Was it Victor Echo 7 Hotel Alpha Romeo? Please confirm. Okay, very good. Thanks, Ivan, for clarifying. And we got you in. And are you QRU? All right, very good. We got it. 7-3. Any more from the Victoria? All right, let's open it up at the end here from anyone from the island section.
Victor Echo 7, Mike uniform.
Victor Echo 7, ending in uniform.
Victor Echo 7, Whiskey Mike uniform, Bill in Campbell River, no traffic for the net.
Okay, very good, Bill there in Campbell River, VE7 Whiskey Mike uniform 7-3. Any more island section?
Victor Echo 7, Delta X-ray Foxtrot.
Good evening, Don.
Good evening, Roly. We
got no traffic up here on Port Hardy.
All right, Port Hardy, thank you. 7-3 to VE7 Delta X-Ray Fox. Any more? Any check-ins from any direction?
VE7 Alpha Foxtrot Whiskey.
And good evening to Horst.
Good evening, Roland. I have no traffic. Can you mark down Victor Alpha 7 Juliet November Hotel? His name is John. His antenna is down and no traffic. The other party, you know who I mean, is going to leave soon, down south. Back.
Yeah, very good. Yes, we've been emailing back and forth with Don, India, Quebec there, and fine business. I've been getting all the updates from his trip south to South America with Galcam. Everything is wonderful, and thanks for relaying in Alpha 7 Juliet November Hotel, Horst. Look forward to seeing you soon, over.
Yeah, correct. And have a nice evening and stay healthy.
Okay, very good. Thank you, and you too. 7-3. Any more anywhere?
Victor Echo 7 Juliet Bravo.
Okay, Jason first. Juliet Bravo, Quebec, over.
Good evening there, Roly. You're sounding fantastic this evening and looking good on YouTube. Other than that, Roly, I got no traffic for you.
Thank you very much for that. Thumbs up and 20 over. Who was the other one?
Victor Echo 7 Lima November.
Victor 7 Lima November. Go ahead.
Good evening. No traffic from Kitimat. Thank you.
QSL from Kitimat. Nothing to report. Any more?
Okanagan Falls, Victor Alpha 7, Golf Victor.
Okay, we had 2 in you, but the Metropolis took it. Go ahead, Guy.
Well, thank you. And check in Donna, Victor Echo 7, Kilo Lima India, 2 for count.
Yeah, absolutely. Got you both. Tell Donna she's on the paper. VE7 Kilo Lima India and 7-3 to Alpha 7 Golf Victor. And who was the other one?
Victor Echo 7 Lima. Victor Echo 7 Charlie November Zulu.
Okay, got 2 in there first. One starting with Lima. Echo 7 Lima.
Victor Echo 7 Lima Foxtrot Mobile. Hi, Roly, no traffic.
Okay, is that you, Matt? VE7 Lima Fox Mobile. Is that Matt?
Yeah, Roger. Thanks, Roly.
Okay, just confirming, Matt. Hi. 7-3s to you. And thanks for coming in from the mobile. Looking for VE7 Sierra November Zulu, over.
Yeah, good evening, Roly. Looking good on the tube as always. I don't know what is the time on this net. I wish I'd left the zone. But anyway, no traffic tonight, thank you.
Yeah, preach it loud and clear. I'm with you. V7 Charlie November Zulu. Thanks for being there, Bill. 7-3. Any more? All right, 2 light ones. I think there was an Alpha 7. One more. All right, I got the Alpha 7 and the Delta, so speak right up and give me the suffix one more time.
Relay.
Okay, I was trying to get him to do it. I really appreciate the relays, but anyway, go ahead. Ivan, was it?
Not me, not this time.
Okay, Todd. I heard 2 of you.
Okay, yeah, Victor Alpha 7, the Quebec Alpha Delta was one there. Good evening there, Al. Good evening, Rob, rather.
Good evening, no traffic,
And 7-3, thanks. Back to you, Roly.
Okay, very good, Todd. Thanks. Thanks. There was 2 light ones in there, so we got Alpha 7, Quebec Alpha Delta, 7-3 to you. Who was the other one?
Victor Echo 7, Papa Romeo.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Romeo. No problem. Go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, operator Lauren, Victor Echo 7, Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot from the club station.
All right, very good. From the club, and it's VE7 Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot. Thank you very much, Lauren. And you're 5973. Any more, anywhere?
Victor Echo 7 Lima Juliet Lima.
Victor Echo 7 Lima Juliet Lima. Over.
Yeah, good evening, Roly. Sounds good, looks good on YouTube. No traffic from Revelstoke.
Okay, very good. Boy, it's been a good show, attendance on YouTube tonight. Thank you, guys. Any more, anywhere?
Can I give you a relay, Roly?
7 Foxtrot Alpha.
Okay, we heard Frank first. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was down here earlier, and then I had to leave to go to another net to come back. You're still here. Thank you. No traffic.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here real quick. I got company waiting for me here. And thanks, Frank, VE7 Fox Alpha. Who came in with him?
Victor Alpha 7, November, Mike Delta.
Victor Alpha 7, November, Mike Delta. Over.
No traffic from Courtney, 73.
All right, nothing from Courtney. And 7-3 to you. Any more? All right, I don't hear that one too well. So, Todd, did you hear him?
Yeah, VE7 India Victor November relay.
Go ahead, Ivan. Go ahead, Ivan.
7 Tango Foxtrot. Tony, any traffic? Like 10/9 here. Okay, Roly, that's Tony, VE7 Tango Foxtrot, no traffic.
Yeah, very good, nice. And he did come up a little bit at the end. Thanks, Ivan. Great help. Any more anywhere?
Victor Alpha 7, Echo Whiskey Golf.
Okay, X-Ray Whiskey Golf, was it first?
Victor Alpha 7, Echo Whiskey Golf.
Okay, Victor Alpha 7, Echo Whiskey Golf first, over.
Yeah, you're 20 over into the Comox Valley, no traffic for the net.
Likewise here, 20 over. The one ending in Delta?
Victor Echo 7, X-ray Delta.
X-ray Delta. Got you. Go ahead.
No traffic.
Okay, very good. Thanks for the QRU. And 7-3. Any more anywhere?
Victor Echo 7, Romeo Sierra.
Victor Echo 7, Romeo Sierra, over.
Yeah, good evening, Roly. No traffic from Penticton, thank you.
QSL, 10 over from Penticton. Any more anywhere?
Bravo Kilo Uniform.
Okay, we got Victor Echo 7, Bravo Kilo Uniform. Rob, go ahead.
Good evening, Roly. Forgot about the time change and no traffic. E7DKU.
Oh yeah, it's miserable, isn't it? We're going to get rid of this next year, I think. 7-3, Rob, to you and Sheila. Any more? Anywhere?
The 7 Golf Whiskey Tango.
Alpha.
Okay, got two of you first. Golf Whiskey Tango, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, good evening. The 7 Golf Whiskey Tango. No traffic, and have a good night.
Oh yeah, we're wrapping her up here. Thanks very much, and great signal. One ending in Alpha Victor.
Yes, Victor Alpha 7, Alpha Victor, Combo 7-3.
All right, thank you. Victor Alpha 7, Alpha Victor, 7-3. Any more anywhere?
Victor Echo 7, India Golf Alpha.
In the 7 India Golf Alpha, over.
And we're QRU.
QSL, 20 over, 7-3. Any more?
Victor Alpha 7, India Mike.
Okay, there's a real light one in there. India Mike, stand by. Who's the other one in under India Mike, over? Okay, is it Bravo Whiskey Sierra? Any relay?
Yeah, relay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Roly, it's V7 JBQ here. It's V5 Bravo Whiskey Sierra, Blair, and he also wants to check in his wife, V5 Juliet Echo November.
Okay, very good. Got Jen on as well. So it's VE5 Bravo Whiskey Sierra and VE5 JEN QSL.
Roger.
Okay, QSL, thanks a lot for that, Jason. India Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 7, India Mike, and no traffic from Vancouver.
Okay, Vancouver, India Mike, that is Alpha 7, got that corrected. And 7-3 to you down there in the city. Any more, anywhere? Victor Echo 5, Bravo something Kilo.
Bravo Mike Sierra.
Bravo Mike Sierra, over. Okay, very good. The band is beginning to open up now, and we're going to start getting everything from the east. And I'm afraid I do have to wrap up the net here. I got guys tied up at the club, and I've got my company waiting in the wings for me here. And so I'm going to take one more check-in, over. One more check-in, please.
Victor Echo 7, Romeo Echo.
Okay, Victor Echo 7, Romeo Echo, was it?
Roger that, Roly. Good evening to you and everyone on the net. I have no traffic, and pleasant good evening to you all.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, guys. That makes 135, let's see, 25, 35. Yeah, 135 check-ins, and wrapping it up here at toward the top of the clock tonight, guys. I know that if I stuck around, I could get another 100 check-ins, but if somebody wants to just go ahead and play net control and have some fun with making some contacts, sounds like the band is starting to open up. So, Todd, VE7 GBO, please mark me down as having wrapped up the net at 1857 local and 135, over.
Okay, Roger, you're 135 and 87 check-ins. 135 check-ins, or try it again. 135 check-ins and 87 minutes time and session. Thanks very much for that. And who helped you out tonight?
Just the official relay station was Ron, over.
And Victor Alpha 7, Mike Victor. Thanks very much, Ron, and good evening to you there. Yeah, 7-3, everyone. Have a great evening.
And you might as well credit Ivan because he was also a helper there, and quite a bit. And so please give a kudo to VE7 IVN, over.